Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Attack on Titan. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 13 of season 1 of Attack on Titan. So, silly me for thinking that we were heading to the basement. We are here for a while, I think. Armin trying to talk to Eren through the Titan body. It seems like the Titan might be made from Eren, but he might not have actual control over it, or he needs to figure out how to control it because he seems like he is in a completely different world and he's kind of forgetting that he can change into a Titan, that his mother is dead, that their house is gone, that he hasn't seen his father, that, Mikasa and him are part of the core and they're fighting. And so it's interesting that, I love that Armin is the one that always, seems to remind him of, what the goal is or, what they dreamed of when they were younger. And I love that about Armin, and I'm kind of glad that Mikasa wasn't the person that could really snap Eren out of that, but that it's his best friend. Now, Mikasa was worried that maybe Eren wouldn't be able to transform out of his Titan form. And I don't know if that Titan needs to be beaten down so much that Eren has the strength then to break out, or if the Titan can just take over and Eren has no control whatsoever. It doesn't seem like he had control. When he changed into the Titan, he attacked Mikasa. So I don't know if the Titan brain is just made to attack, because all the other Titans that were, they were either coming in from the hole or they were leaving the wall. Either way, they're kind of converging on Eren, and it's because they probably see him as a threat, or he's an alpha, and they're like, tell us what to do, but I doubt that. I don't know if, when, and how Eren can even control a Titan against its own urges, which is to destroy and to eat. Now, of course, we had some great character moments, definitely was loving Ian and the way he took control over our group. That's he wants them to stay and remain protecting Eren and making sure that the other Titans around there are not able to attack Eren. And it's for the hope that Eren can find the control that he needs to get the boulder over to the hole. Now, the other people in the group, that they were I don't want to die for nothing. I don't want people to have died for nothing. And I think that that's kind of the main theme of the entire show, is that there's all of this killing and all this dying going on, and people feel like it's meaningless and it's hopeless. And I get it when you have these bigger beasts that are always killing people and you always feel like you're just trying to stay alive. It's not even survival and prosper. It's just survival. And a lot of them are getting tired of that. And for once, they want to win a battle that is not only winnable, but that maybe we don't have to lose so many people, or, that we gain something from this other than just surviving and retreating. And they want to fight the Titans, they want to take them down, and they want their lives back and more. I don't blame them. Now, Pixis very much wants to give our squad enough time to do what they got to do, because he's this is all or nothing. This is do or die. This is what the plan has always been, is if they can't make this happen, then all is lost. I'm okay being considered a murderer or a butcher in history if we survive this, and if they win, if they advance at all, if they get any holding, if they get any footing, towards beating these Titans, he's willing to have that on his name, because the alternative is that everybody dies and nobody remembers anyway. And then again, it has to be for something. So hopefully that this fight is in fact for something. I'm nervous because Jean, his gear is not working. There is a body that is out in the road that he could take that gear and do something with it. And you know what? There's a reason why Jean was right after Mikasa in the line of success. Or, well, was it Jean? Or was he just after Eren? Either way, he was at least top 2 or top 6. I think it was Berthold. I could be making that up. Either way. So he was the best of the best. So I don't doubt his ability to get out of this scenario, but I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And I already like Jean, so I feel like I'm going to like him even more. So I'm eager because the last episode ended with Aaron kind of going like flaming thoughts. All of his memories got wiped away, and I don't know if that means that now he can focus and that like he can be the Titan, because the Titan has had glowing green eyes, but then there were times where we saw that he had Aaron's eyes, like just green eyes, just green human eyes on a Titan. So I don't know if I'm making that up. I don't know if that even means anything, or if that means that we are seeing Aaron coming through instead of the Titan. I'd rather have Aaron's instincts than the Titan's instincts, personally. I'm sure we all would. So guys, I'm super excited to get into this episode, so let's go.
Don't let appearances deceive you. This young man is in fact the successful product of cutting-edge science.
Product of cutting-edge science. Have we heard that before? So was he an experiment? How does he get control over this thing? Such a badass scene, her hanging off of a Titan.
You telling me the kid was a regular Titan all along?
No.
Our job now is to keep the others off him until he can be recovered. Whether we like it or not, he's still our last best chance.
Thank you, Ian.
The world beyond the wall is my birthright!
Ah, it's amazing!
Aaron!
Yep. But is it Aaron or is it Titan Aaron? We'll find out after this. Momentum killer, but also this music is the bomb! This opening makes me start sweating so much. I love it. Primal desire. Oh boy. Lucky number 13. Here we go.
Way to go. Tracking everybody down. Great job.
That's not what happened. Come on, John.
Maybe I won't die today.
You won't die today. Oh God, why did that scare me? Why did that scare me?
We're all that's left!
Oh God, oh.
We fall back to the boulder!
I know like the whole entire show is gonna be watching people get eat, but it's never something that's easier. It never gets easier. Come on, Sean. It's nice music. We have to cut it, but it's nice music. Seriously, why is there always one?
Here.
Why is there always one? It's just...
John, look out!
Please don't let anything happen to Connie either.
Marco, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, I thought it was Connie, it was Marco.
Crap!
Okay, it was Connie and Marco. What the hell do I know? Some of these Titans are just weird looking. Like they're like man babies.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Why is the trigger so stiff?
Is it bent? Oh my God.
John!
Connie! Oh.
Are you insane? What are you waiting for?
Why didn't he try to kill it? I'm so worried for people that I care about and know. Like, I'm not, like, in love with Connie, but I would be sad if something happened to him. Oh my God, Sean! Oh, wow. Okay, girl. Jesus. So intense. I loved every second of that. What? Is it Aaron? Is it Aaron? He's got the boulder? Look at that. So amazing.
He came out of it somehow. We're
It
set.
was you.
He's determined to see the mission through to the end. As long as we've got his back while he heads for the wall, victory will be ours!
Sorry for yelling. You okay, buddy?
Defend him!
Okay, Ian. You looked really angry.
It looks like we're back on. Focus on keeping Aaron safe.
Ah!
Both of you, go! I want you with Aaron immediately.
Oh my god, I'm sweating so
Top
badly
two,
right now.
soldiers! That's an order!
Come on, guys, let's go.
The ugly sons of bitches have lost all interest in us! We need to get close enough to grab their attention!
Yeah, they're focusing on Aaron.
Hey, big guy, over here! You walking away? Maybe you want us to shove our blades right up your smelly asses!
Oh, that got their attention. Good grief. They know what that means?
Setting foot down there is suicide! If they
They
get
believe
cornered
in
somewhere,
it.
there'll be nothing they can do!
They believe in the cause.
I know. Let's move out.
I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my gosh.
Over here! Come get me!
Ian. You guys are heroes. My god, look at this.
I feel like I'm about to buckle under the weight.
Regenerate if you can.
What are you doing?
See?
Get to the
his
rooftops!
eyes.
You'll be killed!
Maybe it'll be the
Hey,
motivation to
what's the
help you
matter? Can't catch
regenerate. I
me?
don't know.
You never will with that attitude!
Oh no! 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 No!
No! Damn it!
Oh! See, just anytime I feel even an inch of happiness, I should know they're gonna take a mile away from me.
Water like fire. Mountains of ice. Lay your eyes on that, and you'll know what freedom is. That it's worth fighting for.
Absolutely. Oh my god, that gave me cold chills.
For even a glimmer of real freedom. Doesn't matter what's waiting outside the gate, or what
Nice!
comes in.
No, Ian! Ian, no!
Doesn't matter
No!
how cruel the world can be, or how unjust.
Out of the way!
Okay, Rico! Took out an eye! Ian didn't die for nothing. Same, Rico.
Comrades, your sacrifices weren't in vain.
They weren't.
The mission was a success!
Fine, you guys finally got a win.
Deploy all reinforcements. Bring the elite squad home.
Guys, it's only half the episode. Oh my god, I can't believe we lost Ian. You badass. God, I lose so much makeup every episode. It's so expensive.
Oh, damn it! He's
Can
used
you
to the
cut him
carcass.
out?
I can't work him free!
Then we cut.
Okay.
We don't know what that might do!
I mean, we gotta find out. Okay. Why does that one look even crazier? Oh! Oh! Is this my boy? Is this Levi?
The wings of freedom.
Uh-huh. What does that mean?
Pay attention, kiddos. This is the part where you explain to me exactly what it is I'm looking at.
Oh, Levi. Oh, man, I heard Matthew Mercer's voice, and I was like...
Most of the Titans nearest the wall were wiped out by explosive shells. The few that remained once the smoke cleared were summarily cut down by the Scout Regiment. Two Titans, a 4-meter and a 7-meter, were captured alive and successfully restrained.
Research?
All told, 207 people were either dead or missing.
Yeah.
897 were counted among the injured.
But we won.
So while the reclamation of Trost represented the first true victory for humanity in
It
its
cost
fight
a
against the
lot.
Titans, too many soldiers had fallen for celebration to be in order.
You could take the victory, but it's hard to celebrate it. I totally understand.
Is that Marco?
If you have a name for this one, it'd be helpful to pass it along.
Marco, what happened? No, somebody saw it. Had to have. Somebody knows how he went out.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
We're the first line of defense against secondary disaster. We'll lament the fallen after we've done our jobs.
Yeah.
Is that understood?
Come on, John. I know it's hard, baby.
He was a member of the 104th Cadet Corps, Marco, but...
Thank you, Cadet. I appreciate the help. Continue.
She's kind of cold, but you kind of have to be when you're in that position. What are we looking at? What is that?
What is this thing?
What is that?
Leftover Titan vomit. Apparently they don't have a digestive tract, so once they've had their fill of people, they upchuck them like hairballs.
That's sick.
That is so sick.
So gross. Can't even make out a face.
Just burn it. That is disgusting. I was like making a joke, like maybe they poop out whatever. Oh. Hey, Aaron. Why are you in a cage?
Any questions?
Yeah, a lot. A lot.
Where am I?
Wow, they were
I
prepared.
think it's obvious. Let's just call it a dungeon.
Holy cow. They don't know. They don't know.
Where'd you get that?
Off of you.
Oh no. Give
Don't
him.
worry, you'll get it back.
Okay, good. Whew.
Pretty big secret in there, right?
Yeah,
About the Titans.
I guess. Who knows?
Must suck having your dad and your memory MIA at the same time. Unless, of course, that's just a cover story.
Oh, come on
Enough.
now.
We've been over this already. We know he has no reason to lie.
He doesn't.
How about you shed a little light on things for me by telling us your intentions?
Survival.
It's been conjectured that the Colossal and the Armored Titan are more or less the same as you.
That's what I figured.
It's why I ask your intentions. They could be the key to turning the tide forever.
Well, Aaron's
can
intentions and the
save
Titan's
us.
intention might be two different things.
I don't know what I am.
That's why he wants to go to the cellar.
What the hell is it you want to do?
Come on, Aaron. With conviction.
I want to become a member of the Scouts and slaughter every Titan that crosses my path.
Sounds good to me.
Well played.
Mm-hmm. He's not a Titan, he's a human.
All right, then. I'll take responsibility for him.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
Good news, Jaeger. You're now officially a member of the Scouts.
You did it, buddy. In a very crazy way. To be continued. F you. Actually, you know what? I need a break from this episode anyways. That was a lot. So, let's talk about it. Okay. That was wild. Okay, we moved the boulder. Mission accomplished that way, but we lost so much. Marco, Ian. I should know better than to get excited. I'm not going to get excited about Levi, actually. I feel like Levi is very self-sufficient and he's going to be just fine. But the fact that I was like just jazzed about Ian, loved Ian as a character. He's a great character, sacrificed himself in the end. And how awful is it that like when you get eaten, you get regurgitated? Like they can't even digest humans. There's literally no purpose other than to steal their essence. Or maybe they like the flavor. I don't know. That's wild. So wild. Okay. I just now realized the shirt that I was wearing. Okay, what an amazing episode where I'm excited that Aaron is lifting the boulder and how amazing that looks and how epic that looks, and like the success of getting the boulder to close the hole. But like the fact that we lost so many and it wasn't for nothing. That's one of the things that I think is the most important in this world, is that the sacrifices that they're making are not for nothing. And it probably felt that way, especially because even the first episode with Moses, and all they brought back was his hand, and the mother saying, please tell me that it was worth it. Please tell me that his sacrifice was worth something, that it wasn't in vain. And, Keith couldn't say that. He couldn't tell her that it wasn't in vain. And as a matter of fact, he nearly lost it because he knew it was kind of in vain because they weren't successful. There was nothing to show for it. And, that means everything in this world, that when you lose something or somebody, it needs to have value. It needs to be felt that their sacrifice, it means something. And in history, yes, 200 people died, but they took back Trost. Those people will be remembered. Marco will be remembered. And what the hell happened to Marco? Because he wasn't eaten. He was murdered. Like, what happened there? I don't know. Jean couldn't even figure it out. Like, it looked like he was killed. So that's questionable. That death is an interesting one that I'm not just going to accept that, like, oh, Marco died. I don't like it. I mean, definitely there are casualties of war, friendly fire. It could be something nefarious. It could just be a pure accident. I'm not quite sure. I loved this episode. I love that Mikasa and Armin were right there behind Aaron. And Aaron's like, what are you guys doing down here? And I like how everybody recognized that, like, Ian running on the ground was like a suicide mission. And I think Ian knew that, but he was willing to put himself in harm's way to save other people and to help Aaron complete his task. And the fact that Aaron, like, rose up out of himself to control the Titan, I think that, yes, he can control the Titan, but, like, I feel like he could also get lost in the Titan. And that worries me, that, like, he could get complacent, that he's, like, in a happy memory where his mother's alive and that his family is all together. I worry that he could get complacent being inside of a Titan and, like, live in those memories while being lost as a Titan, and the Titan, being able to wreak havoc on everything. There's so much that we don't know. But we did capture 2 Titans. Not that I'm like, oh, we can do research on them, but having 2 live Titans and knowing how they work and how they tick. I'm always concerned about the fact that when they eat humans, that they're taking something from humans. And again, I don't know if any of this is true, but like there's got to be a reason why they are eating them, and why, like, some of the smaller ones look like just little babies with, like, big, man heads on them. Or like crazy mouths or crazy eyes. And then, like, the ones that are taller are looking more and more human-like, which I'm guessing is like Aaron, armored, colossal, stuff like that. And the fact that they figured out that, like, that's on the level that Aaron is the same as the colossal and the armored. The fact that they're spitting them up means, one, that they're not nourished by them whatsoever, which I think we already knew that, but they're not digesting them either. So it is simply doing something by absorbing whatever they can and then getting rid of the waste any way that they can. Ugh, so gross. It's disgusting. I was like, oh, are there, like, big poops, like, out, in the middle of, like, the circles or whatever? And no, there's human lugs just sitting there. Oh, God. Disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. So we're with Levi now. Aaron's a scout. That's what he wanted. Scouts go out beyond the rings. So, I mean, in order to get back to Shiganshina, we have to retake the ring, retake Shiganshina, seal up that hole, which I don't think will be easy. There's a lot to do before we even get there. I was like, we're headed to the basement. No, we're not. We're probably not going to make it to the basement until, like, the end of the freaking season. But now we're with Levi. And I like Levi. A lot. He's a badass. He's voiced by a badass. That's all I got for you. And I think with Aaron, I don't know if Mikasa and Armin are going, but Armin being the brains of a lot of this, he still didn't take credit for what he did for Aaron. That boy, he just doesn't realize. He just doesn't realize. He's clueless for someone so intelligent, absolutely clueless. I love that kid. I love him. But if Armin, Mikasa, and Levi are all there to not only drive Aaron, protect Aaron, and stay with Aaron, and help Aaron remain Aaron and not lose himself in the Titan, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't know if they're going to let Armin and Mikasa go with him. I don't know if Aaron would be okay with Armin and Mikasa going with him. But I want Armin to be able to see the outside world. That's like also his dream, and his parents died doing that. And I want that for him. I want him safe. And like him and Mikasa running to protect Aaron with like the boulder was like so beautiful. Like it was such a wonderful scene. And then for Levi to show up, and I was like, what do the wings mean? What are wings of freedom? And I didn't realize that was the scouts. I do think that they went over that in a previous episode, but it's a lot of information to retain. So like they have the roses for Rose Maria or whatever it is, the wings of the scouts. I need to look up some of the other symbols then. Well, maybe I don't. Actually, I'm not going to look it up. People freak out when they hear me say I'm going to look things up. I'm not going to look it up. I promise you I'm not. But I might go back and rewatch episodes. So I have to do my research from things I've already watched. So I might do that. I don't know what episode it's in, but I'm only 13 episodes in. So I get to rewatch at least like a show that I've been falling in love with every single second that it's on. Heartbreaking, devastating. I was like, I don't know if I would like necessarily cry about like losing Connie. And I've known Connie a lot longer than I've known Ian, and Ian hurt. That hurt a lot, mostly because of the sacrifice. Like that was ballsy, and that's noble, and that's wonderful. Marco didn't like kill himself, did he? Interesting. But I'm super excited for the next episode. But if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon in watch-along format. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? What a roller coaster of emotions. Like, when we got to the mid-card thing, I was like, oh my God, we have so much more show left. Like, I had already gone through quite a bit. I love this show. I'm so happy I started watching it. I'm very pleased by the story and what they're willing to do to characters. You could just make a lot of the characters have plot armor and protect them every step of the way. And I don't think that anybody really that has plot armor. Like I thought Aaron did, but like he could be, taken over completely by that Titan and become a completely different, character and person. Like nobody is completely safe. So even Levi, like I think Levi is amazing, but like, up against like 5 Titans, he could be toast. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm also prepared. I'm probably not prepared to lose everybody or anybody, but I have to be. But we got the hole filled. We're good. We got a victory under our belt, but it's not a happy victory. We still have to account for all of our dead. That's the thing. When they give you like a win, they're like, yay, we won. But also there's all of this to deal with. So we're still accounting for the dead. And I don't know where we go from, Aaron being told that he joined the Scouts. I don't think our next, episode is a mission with the Scouts. It's probably talking about it. As we do. And then just kind of knowing where we go from here. So guys, come back here for the next episode. I'm sure it's going to be nuts. But in the meantime, I'll see ya. I'm going to watch the next one. Y'all got to wait, but I'm going to watch the next one. So catch you on the flip side.